Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, then click all. Thanks! Hi everyone, welcome back. And in this video, I am going to be doing a gel overlay, and it's going to be a soft gel overlay. And of course, you can see here the products I'm using are from Gelish. I really do like these products here. I like their overlays products that they have here. I'm not really a big fan of their poly gel. I think their poly gel is a little bit too soft, as in like when you make say stiletto nails, the point will get rounded and smoothed off. That tells me that it's too soft. And also the corners on square nails will wear off too. So when I use a poly gel, I prefer something that is more hard. And yeah, so that's how I feel about their poly gel. But for these products here, I think they're great, and I've recommended this set here to many different people that were wondering what they could use for overlays. And this is easily removable. You can just soak it off, and you can still file it off if you choose. Now, Gelish products can be bought online. eBay sells them, and they do sell the real Gelish, and also Sally's Beauty Supply sells Gelish products too. But when you go to Sally's, you're basically going to get the smaller bottle. This is a 9 ml bottle, and this is the newer shape bottle here. These two are the older shape of bottle that they have. The product's still good inside though. But yeah, back to Sally's. You can buy anything at Sally's Beauty Supply, and you don't need a license, but you are going to get the smaller bottle, and you're probably going to pay more for that smaller bottle than a licensed person would pay at, say, Cosmoprof, because Cosmoprof is a store for licensed nail technicians, and you can't get in that store and purchase anything unless you have a license. So you get the bigger bottles at a cheaper price. But like I am telling you, it's a product that anybody can really get. So if you like Gelish products, or you want to try a good quality product, then it is available to non-licensed people. So this is a pH bond. This is what you would apply onto your nail after you prep the nail bed. So that would be what you use first. The Pro Bond would be second. Third is your foundation gel, which is your base gel. This is the fourth. This is a structure gel. Then lastly, you have your top it off. For these products, the cure times on the back of the bottle are given for LED lamps and UV lamps. There's no time given for a dual lamp. So you will have to adjust your cure time accordingly if you have a dual lamp. And that will depend on the wattage of your lamp. I have the Gelish slip solution, so I am going to use that as my gel cleanser. It's kind of like the same thing, so that's what I'm going to use. But you can use any cleanser that you have, or even isopropyl alcohol will work. The nail has been prepped and cleaned, and now it's time to apply the pH bond, and it says to completely saturate the nail plate, and that's what I'm going to do. And now I'm applying the Pro Bond. It's an acid-free primer, and what it does is it helps the gel to adhere to the nail plate. And I just let that dry for about 30 seconds. Now I'm going to apply the foundation gel, which is the base coat, and I will apply a nice thin layer and cure that. After you apply your base gel, there's a step here that you should pay attention to because it's not a normal step that you would do. And it says here to wipe with a dry gel brush. Now that's not a step that's usually done, but they suggest that you do it this way. The base gel has been cured, and here's the dry brush, and all they want you to do is just brush that tacky layer off a little bit. Okay, and that's it. You don't wipe it, you don't clean it, you just brush it off a little bit. Okay, and now I will proceed with the next step. And now it's time to use the structure gel, and this is what I'm going to use to create the apex, because as you can see, my nail is kind of flat and I have like a hitchhiker thumb. So yeah, see my little hitchhiker thumb? It's like that. It just, I don't know. See how my thumb kind of goes up like that? But anyways, my nail kind of goes up like that. It's a little bit flat. So it looks like we need to build this area out more. And can you see that little dip? We need to bring it out. So that's what I'm going to do with the structure gel. All right, so what I'm going to do first is just get an overall layer on. I'm kind of holding my nail in a downward position here. You can see I have like a little bead of this gel. Now it's pretty thin. I'm going to drop it right about right here. Okay, and I'm going to push it back and around towards the cuticle area. Okay, and I'm going to kind of float it forward, but I push it back there, but not touching the cuticle area. I'm just leaving a little perimeter. All right, pull that forward, put my finger upside down, kind of let that gel pull towards the apex area. And now I'm going to cure this for 1 minute. All right, so I usually do about 3 layers. And as you can see, I have a nice looking splinter hemorrhage in there. And you know I always get those because my thumbs and fingers go through a lot with my cupboard doors. I am always shutting my cupboard doors on them or getting them stuck in the handles. I really need to put knobs on my cupboards instead of the loopy kind, you know. But anyways, that's what it looks like from the side view, and it's still looking quite flat in that area. So this will be the second layer. Okay, so here we go. I'm just gonna drop that on there, that nice dollop of gel, structure gel here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna turn that over. Let's see what that's looking like. Looks looking better. Okay. All right. Looking much better. So I'm going to run a little bead of gel back this way. All right. I wiped some of the gel off my brush so that I can work at pulling it where I need it. You just have to look and see where you need it, where you need to move it to. You can tell by the reflection of the light if you have a low spot. So that's looking much better. Do you see that? Do you see that area where it got filled in there? And I like that foundation gel because it's thick, and wherever you put it, it stays. It doesn't really run. So when you go to put your structure gel on, your structure gel will stay in place too. It kind of works like that foundation kind of works like a rubber-based gel. To me, anyways, it does. It doesn't say it's rubber, but kind of works like one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in the lamp. All right, here is what that second layer looks like so far. It's looking pretty good. I still do need to build this up a little bit more here. It's much better, but we need that last third layer. So I'm going to just go ahead and apply this gel. I'm going to get down like a slip layer. That's kind of what you want to do first. I didn't really mention it, but basically you want to lay down your slip layer first. Okay. All right, so here I am. I'm going to run a bead of gel right down the middle. Flip it over. And I'm going to look at it, which it's looking so much better. You see that? Flip it back over. And I'm going to just work on this area here. Put a little bit right there. Pull that forward. Flip it back over. And I'm going to look at it. Oh yeah, that's looking so much better. Okay. Right. One more bead down the center. I'm going to get most of the product off of my brush so that I can move this gel around where I need it, because I can see where it needs to be moved. Again, by the reflection of the light. Okay. Yes, looking very good. Yeah, I like that. Just a little bit more. All right. I think this is about ready to go into the lamp. Yes, pretty good. All right, and that is what the nail looks like so far. The structure is pretty good. I'm satisfied considering what it looked like before. And I'm just going to go ahead and put the top coat on now. But you know what? If you needed to file this, you could clean it and then lightly file it and shape it if you would say have a little lump or bump or something. But you would want to be using files that are about 240, 320 grit. Or, you know, this one like this would work, but I think the 180 grit would even be, you know, too hard. It'd just put a lot of scratches in it, but if you're going to top coat it, you probably wouldn't see it. But I would stick to the finer grits, 240, 320. So I really like how this looks, so I'm just going to go ahead and top coat it. Yeah, looks great. I'm going to go ahead and cure that. All right, that's all cured. Now I'm just taking the slip solution and I'm going to clean off the nail. Now, if you like a shiny nail, you can keep your overlay like that, but you know, I don't. When I wear overlays on my natural nails, I prefer to buff them and make them matte. I just think it looks more natural when you have a matte nail. You can use a fine yellow buffer, or you can use the white puller block. The white puller block is a little bit more coarse, but you can start out with the white one and then work your way down to the yellow one. We'll finish off with the fine yellow one. It's always best just to show you how I do it, you know. Okay, so again, I'll clean off the dust. And take a look. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Very, very good. I like that. So now it's time to put some cuticle oil on there around that skin because it looks pretty dry. And you can put it up under there too. And rub it in. Yeah. And that's a gel overlay using Gelish products. I know you're probably thinking, wow, it took forever just to do one nail, but you know, I wanted to show you the products, take my time, and talk to you and show you how I do it, just so that when it comes time for you to do your nails, you know how to do it, and the steps are all here. But once you get going, it does go really fast. Those are the finished nails. They're all my natural nails. These included. These are not done. I still have to finish the pinky and the ring finger with the overlay, and then everything will be done. And of course the ring finger here, that's my poor nail that was injured, and the nail is lifting off a little bit, but it's getting better. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I hope this video was helpful to you, and I will be seeing you in the next one. Bye.